Amy, I love that this film plays on what you do best, which is give you a full-length feature of you just being honest.
Thank you.
Have you always been able to speak your mind? Is it something you had to grow into?
Yes, I've always been this way. I had Saturday detention every week growing up. I've always gotten in a lot of trouble for speaking my mind. Yeah.
Would you say that you drew on your own experiences, but your girlfriend's experiences as well?
Definitely. Mostly my own, but if something ridiculous happens to one of my friends, I'll be like, oh my God, can I have that? It's very true to life, a lot of it, and the struggle and the ridiculous things that happen when you are sleeping with someone for the first time. And so it's like, I think all this stuff happens to everybody, but you usually would just whisper about it with your best girlfriends, but I'm, for some reason, okay with saying it to everybody.
The interesting thing as well is that you studied acting. Why did you go into comedy? What was it about that?
I was a funny kid. I got the class clown, but I was always just big into laughing and making people laugh. And so I did theater, and then after college, I just tried it. I've always loved stand-up, and I thought I would just give it a shot. And I've been a stand-up comedian working and living on the road for 11 years and just wanted to see how I liked it, and I loved it. I didn't think I was going to make a living doing it, but I am.
You look at Tilda Swinton, LeBron James, Method Man. First of all, it sounds like you played the game. If you could have anyone to dinner, who would it be?
Exactly. That's the perfect way of saying that. It was such a strange, eclectic cast. It sounds like a joke.
Yeah.
It sounds like a fake movie.
Did you know how funny they would be, though? Had you had an idea of all of
Well,
them?
Method Man, I know, is funny, but he auditioned, and he was just the best person to audition. And then Tilda, I've seen in Wes Anderson movies, so she gets it, but I had no idea that she would be as perfect as she was.
Yeah. It's such a fresh take on rom-coms, though. This.
Oh, good. Thank you.
But there's some great homages to other rom-coms,
right.
When Harry Met Sally, Manhattan.
Yeah.
Do you take inspiration from those?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. You nailed it. Probably those two are my favorites. I also like ones that are a little new. I liked How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Yeah. I thought that movie was so funny. And Sleepless in Seattle and all those like Meg Ryan ones. But yeah, it's definitely a rom-com, but I'm so happy to hear you say that you think it's a fresh take.
Yeah, definitely. And I was thinking about, as a stand-up, I know that you do your routines on the road and you pick up from audiences. How much of that was informed in the writing of the script for this? Did you ever play out any ideas on the stage there when you were writing this?
This was really a different animal. Like, I think stand-up, written jokes don't work that well in movies, strangely. I think it's the behavior's funnier and the story and seeing the people live it out. But some ideas that I had from stand-up, like the idea that I would want my boyfriend to talk dirty to me and then it would just really not turn out how I thought, that was an idea that kind of came from stand-up. And yeah, but mostly they're very different, yeah.
Do you think people are more accepting of women being honest right now? I mean, do you think we're going through it's an incredible time?
I do think so. I think, because, I think the misconception is that that people think, well, men want this, but it's really not like that. I think men really are embracing it too. And I think it's women just as much as men who have been sort of tentative about doing that. But it does feel like things are kind of changing right now, which is so exciting.
Lastly, do you think Trevor Noah is going to be accepted by Americans? Do you think he's going to...
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I know Trevor. I love him. He's hilarious. I think he'll be great.